Duty.
My duties to the law. You have no right. Come with me to 4601.
Now the wheel has
turned around. Jean Valjean means nothing now.
I
am warning you, Javert. I'm a stronger man by far. There is power in these hands.
My race is not yet run. You know nothing of Javert.
I was born inside a jail.
I was born with a scum like you. I am from the gutter too. Too sweet.
In the
Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady old and white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says,
Cosette, I love you very much.
I'm in a place where no one cries. No one's lost. Where no one's lost.
there was nowhere cries. It would be a theater showing Les Mis because
no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on
Not
allowed.
who's that? I don't know.
Forget to be nice.
Yeah. And I never asked twice. No,
Please do not send me out alone. Out in the darkness on my own.
See, it's not really so much about the words as it is about the emotion.
Yeah.
Marius, what's wrong today? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Some whine and say what's going on.
I'll do mine. A ghost, you say?
A ghost, maybe.
She was just like a ghost to me. 1 minute there,
Then she was gone.
Bum bum.
I am agog. I am aghast.
Is Marius in love at last?
I've never seen him ooh and ah. Ha ha ha. You talk of battles to be won. Yet here he comes like Don Juan.
It's better than an opera. Bum bum.
Then what?
Did the bum throw
Had you been there today, you might also have known.
What it's like to be the delight. You might also have known.
Feels to be changed by
bursts of
light.
The
Colors of the world
are changing.
Totally.
Day by day.
Red. I just changed the pitch 5 times in 1 word. That's kind of impressive.
Black, my world when she's not there.
Red, the color of desire. Black, the color of despair.
He fucking does that! He does it! You know he does it! You know he does it!
The fifth thing that makes me cry
like,
from my
They
miss.
zoom like right in on his face where it's on the color of despair!
Oh, poor Eddie Redmayne.
You explain Word of Life because you'll explain it nicer than Paul and I would.
It's a Christian campground.
It is.
It's
it
rugged,
is.
there's no cable.
No, and you're
Cable
also,
is for sinners.
There's a lot of restrictions. You can't have playing cards because because that's like gambling. So you're not allowed to have
Well,
playing
no, it's
cards.
not like gambling. It's only gambling if you're gambling. Having playing cards isn't.
I would
gambling.
agree. But yes, no playing cards. There's no TV.
And I would like to see Jack Wartskin try and enforce any of these rules.
Especially now.
Especially
At Word of Life, every cabin had a different. All right. every cabin
Or
had a
just
different
get-
state name. So we would stay in like Vermont 1 year or North Carolina another year. So they all had different names.
We
I
could
remember
never
when some of them
afford
looked
the
like-
Hawaii cabin. Never. We always got stuck with like Rhode Island.
I'm pretty sure we stayed in North Carolina.
North Carolina's doable.
Maybe
Nebraska.
Vermont or...
Would they even name one after Nebraska? Because it's not like there's 50 cabins.
Maybe when they
You don't think
expand.
so? I don't know how many cabins there were. We really need to like look up a map of the campground. And
Next time I'm
remember
up
all
at
the
Screw
stuff.
Lake, which will be Monday, actually, I should drive through the campground. I should just
Document it.
deal
I
with
enjoyed
whatever
that.
my issues are and just drive through.
I have good memories.
They
of
already
life,
have people
but-
staying up there. People are staying at the hotel.
What hotel?
Word of Life owns like Screw Lake because they had Word of Life Island. Remember because there was an
Is
inn.
that like where the teenagers would go? Or they had some
The
teenage
cool kids.
thing where like you would
No,
go
there
off
was
to
they have a ranch. There's the campground, there's the hotel, there was the island, and there was the ranch.
Okay.
They had all that. They owned all the property
There
pretty
was
much
some
up at Screw
teenage
Lake.
thing.
So we stayed at the campground, but there's people that just stayed in hotel rooms. Like there weren't people. People didn't have to rough it if they didn't want to. If there was a hotel there.
I think it sounds more lame to stay in a hotel room and go to Word of Life.
Well, we're talking about going to Word of Life.
Yeah, that's
So,
lame
yeah.
in itself.
I
whether-
like the cabin experience.
But,
was,
like, don't you
what I
remember-
about it, but
It
Like,
sucked. We were
there's
playing with
special-
stuffed animals, Meg. Do you remember?
I
Bart.
remember.
How much time did we spend with Bart making his legs move?
I don't remember if you guys were there this year. I think we went with the way
Keep
that
going.
we spent our time. I distinctly remember we had the bunk beds on either side of the room.
That was the campground.
Hmm?
That was the campground.
Yes, but anyways, so we had bunk beds on either side, and we took one of our sleeping bags and we stretched it across.
No, I was
the
there
two-
for that.
Yes. Okay, so you remember this? We stretched it across the two top bunk
This
beds,
doesn't sound like
and
a
then
good
was
idea.
it Joel who went out on it? Was
Probably
one-
Joel.
one
Joel
of
was the
us
adventurous
went out
one. From a very young
onto-
age.
That's why he went to Africa.
one of us, I think Joel, went out onto the sleeping bag that was stretched across, and our fat kid hands just couldn't
not.
deal with.
The
we
weight of
couldn't
Joel.
support this, and of
The
course,
60-pound weight of Joel.
Well, and a sleeping bag, I mean, that's not really like a good support for like keeping things steady. So I just remember, boom, the sleeping bag just going straight down to the floor.
Joel's fine.
Yeah.
He had a headache that didn't go away for years. But he was fine. I was talking about a favorite Simpsons thing from classic Simpsons, not anything recent. Classic Simpsons, where Homer's walking down the street and he sees a gym and he goes, "Gym? What's a gym?" And he walks in and he sees everyone working out and he goes, "Oh, a gym." And it is so stupid.
It is really stupid.
Because once he gets in there, he still doesn't know. He goes, "Oh, a gym." And every time I think about it, it makes me laugh. Right. So we'll call it a night. Meg, thank you for being here. Paul, you're completely useless. I think I'm going to cut it so you say nothing. You're just going to be... It's always you about to make a point and then just cuts. Yeah. All right, so this has been another episode of Nat Drinks and Talks About Stuff, although a very special episode because Meg was here. I hope the next time you're in town, we make another one. Actually, what I like to do is when we're drunk at Elizabeth's wedding,
Oh gosh.
special, on location video.
That would have to be a very brief video.
We're going to have so much
Realize.
going on. Our schedules are going to be so packed at the wedding. We won't have time.
We're going to be very busy.
We're going to be very busy at the
with
wedding,
very important things.
as we all are in our everyday lives.
Yeah, most of us.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of us. So we'll make a really quick video at the wedding. Otherwise, I'll be making videos all summer, but hopefully we'll have Meg back at some point. And Paul will be around because he lives here. But he's asleep most of the time.
All
right, You good? This has been another episode of Nat Drinks and Talks About Stuff.
Peace out.
Later.